they were doing this experiment, and your grandpa was going to college in Stanford University, and his teacher was involved with MK Ultra, which was the CIA, and he asked your father, they met me and they wanted to do a test with me on the acid, the LSD. And I said, okay, because I had taken LSD before. And so we went up to San Francisco. That's where they did it. And I didn't realize they gave me 1,000 mics of acid. Now, LSD starts at 125, 250, 500. 1,000 mics is a lot. And when I started to peak, I sat in the chair. They hooked my head up with to record my brain waves that was showing on the screen of what I was thinking and going through on my trip. And I felt myself come out of my body, and it was like it was outside my body looking down at all these men looking at the screen.
Right.
And I got this message, I'm going to send them a message they've never seen. And my husband, I was there, your grandpa said, this came over the screen. They said, oh my God, look at this. We've never seen anything like that ever. That was what I experienced there. Then afterwards, I was really, really, really stoned, and I got lost in San Francisco. Mm-hmm. I went to go to the bathroom, came out. You don't need to know all that, right?
No. But so
I had a fight with your grandpa, and I got out of the car.
Did you?
And I had to stay overnight with a friend.
Did you hear anything about why they were doing that, or what their kind of goal or mission was with that?
I don't know why they were doing it.
Because
they met me, they wanted to do it.
So you don't know why the CIA was doing that. No. So I've done research on it.
Why were
everything they were doing, they were trying to create superhumans.
So what were they doing in my mind? Why would they?
That's why I came to talk to you today, Grandma, because recently I feel like whatever...
What did they do to me?
I feel like whatever they were trying to do has been awakening in me. And I remember Grandpa said, or Dad...
I was pregnant at the time, too. So 6 months pregnant.
So my dad told me Grandpa said, whatever they were trying to do skips a generation. And I'm my dad's firstborn son. Everyone in my family, me compared to I'm different from everyone in my family, right? Everyone in my family, they're all similar, and I have a mutation of some sort. My dad told me that Grandpa said whatever they were trying to do skips a generation, and I'm his firstborn son, and I'm the only one that's different. And I feel like now that I'm 20 years old, now that I'm growing and developing, and after everything I've been through in life, I feel like whatever they were trying to do is starting to wake up.
Okay, but the point is, what did they mean? They skipped a generation for what? What are you talking about?
The mutation they were trying to create.
Create what, in me?
No, in the. Why did they were doing it to pregnant women.
Why were they doing it to me? I was pregnant.
They were doing it to pregnant women because they were trying to do it
to my son.
But it skipped from my dad. It skipped from my dad to me.
Oh, that's why when they met me, they wanted to do it to me, and your grandpa said, "Oh, it's okay." I didn't know. Mm-hmm. Oh, so the acid went into him. Well, he was in my belly,
right? And then the mutation skipped a generation. So I'm.
Do you think so?
Finn is whatever they were trying to create. So that's why I came to talk to you about your life today, because I feel like it's been developing.
Wow. That I didn't know. I know, but wait a minute. That's what your grandpa said. But they also did it to soldiers. Why did they do that to all the soldiers?
They did it to soldiers too?
Yes, and the soldiers said yes.
Because they were trying to create super soldiers.
Yes, because they did it. They said it was illegal what they were doing, but even though the soldiers said yes. And then what they did, they destroyed all the records in 73.
They were
There's only a
trying.
few
They
left.
they were trying to create superhuman super soldiers, and Grandpa said that Grandpa told my dad. My dad told me that Grandpa told him to keep an eye on me because
Oh, my
what-
goodness. I didn't know this.
yeah. So I'm talking with my grandma right now, and my dad always told me that Grandpa told him that whatever they did skips a generation. And I'm talking with my grandma today because I'm 20 years old and I feel like it's starting to develop.
This.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Yeah. And we do see those things, and it's I don't know. It's really hard to explain because it's not something we learned in school or anything. It's like
Right. So everything humans experience is energy, right?
okay,
Everything is energy, so everything is fuel.
that's what this whole book of you love.
Hate, love, hate is just simply negative, positive, and positive, negative energy.
Yes,
So, at the core of it all, everything is negative and positive energy, and we can use everything. So that's what I've dedicated my life to.
so what do you do with it? How do you do it?
Well, it's as simple as, I guess the first step is seeing yourself as the user and not the used. You know what I mean? We use life. Life doesn't use us.
Like we're here.
And stuff happens to us, but we can use that instead of letting it use us because everything is energy. So we can use the energy instead of letting it put us down.
You know what I can't
And
understand?
what I was trying to say is like when people go through something bad in life, they tend to let it like put them down.
Yes,
But we just need to look at it as negative and positive energy, and we can use all of it.
you get rid of the negative and try to.
Well, not necessarily get rid of it, but necessarily just see it as energy. Just see it as
But it's not the good energy.
so. It's just energy. Nothing's inherently good or bad. Humans just see it this way because we see everything, right?
Yes.
We see negative and we see positive.
And
So
we think-
what I'm trying to say is like
what we think was no, that's right. Okay.
it's you got to look at it as simply minus and plus, negative energy and positive energy.
Yes.
And we can use it all for our will. We can use it all for what we want to do,
Yeah.
which is I believe all of us are born free. Like we're all born and then we just start doing what we're supposed to do. And then people just let the world put them down instead of using that.
That people let the world put us down, or what's taught to us isn't that really true too. A lot of things are brainwashed into us that we don't know why we even feel these feelings. You know, because when we come onto Earth, it's just yeah. And I don't know. I don't know how the mind is getting smarter and smarter. It's just like, how did they know how to make a better car? Or how did they know? How does the mind know how to do? How, look at like before, like they first. Oh, they made electricity. Where did that come from to know how to do that?
That's why I believe
That's why I'm starting to think about all this stuff now. I never used to think about that. Now maybe because I'm here and by myself, I all of a sudden realize, my God, look what's happening, you know?
right. I think at birth everyone I feel like we're all born to do what we're supposed to do. You know what I mean?
So what was I
So
supposed
we
to
don't
do?
we just
Entertain
be
the
just
world
just
and
be
have babies.
just be yourself.
Entertain baby and have babies.
I guess.
And then it's not an easy place to live on. Earth is a hard place to live because we get all the sicknesses and stuff. Our body's not strong enough to really endure everything that's happening here. And maybe we can get stronger and be instead of getting...
I believe you just have to come out on top.
Yeah, but instead of getting colds and getting this and getting cancer, maybe how do you wipe that out? No.
You have to be stronger than what's ever happening to you.
Yeah, but sometimes you can't make it go away, though.
Because then you're supposed to use it. Which brings me back to negative energy and positive energy.
Just like your mom.
Right. She had a lot of negative energy in her, and I feel like the negative energy was stronger than her.
Oh, it took over her positive energy, yeah.
Or just, yeah.
That's what you're saying.
And
I understand.
she wasn't strong enough to keep living that way.
Yeah. You hear me? She says, I hear you, and I'm smiling. She's behind you. Look at her.
Yeah, of course, always.
The little monkey. Look at her.
Another thing, I feel like...
You think that's all right for me to keep? She gave me these for Christmas to have them on the wall.
I
love it.
I believe a mother is always with her son. Like, not necessarily... Well, yes, in a spiritual way, because my mom has, like... Yeah. I don't want to sound crazy. I mean, this whole conversation... No, this whole conversation is crazy, but throughout my whole life, my mom has been with me.
Exactly.
But not just in a spiritual sense, but in a physical sense, too. I just feel like naturally, like human DNA, I feel like a mother is always in her son.
Yes.
Because, I mean, we grow in you guys for 9 months or whatever.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I think part of a mom.
God, it's really weird.
You know what I mean?
I think about that.
I think yeah, like the same way we all come from sperm cells. I think part of our mom is always in us.
Yeah. But that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and your dad. He had to plant the seed. Right?
Pause. Yeah.
He planted the seed, and then we made it grow. We were fertile. That's how it is. And I think about that. I go, that's really, but yeah. I mean, I can't have a baby without him. You have to have the seed, right?
Right.
That's really weird. But, yes, and it's really now because how old I am, and I know it's scary because my father lived to be 95, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doctors think I'll go to 100 or maybe more. I just hope I don't get to where I don't know what I'm doing or anything. But I'm pretty, my mind is sharp.
I believe that, I believe that everything that's supposed to happen finds a way of happening. Whether it makes sense or it doesn't.
It's going to happen. Mean? Take it day by day then.
Day by day,
you have to take it day by day. Well, of course, you can take it day by day, but like you take it day by day, but also you have to plan on what you're going to be doing,
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah. But it's just really weird because I think, well, I have 5 years to live, and then I think, well, why I'm even here anymore? I've done everything, and then I was thinking last night.
What do you want to do?
And then I thought, I'm here. I don't
to do what you have the rest of your life to live what you want to.
That's what last night that came.
That's
to my
what I'm
mind.
saying.
That came to my mind last night.
Just start being you to the full extent.
It just came to my mind last night. Because I keep thinking about it. I said, wait a minute. I have everything I need. I have food. I don't have to worry about bills and this and that. Look at me. I have my mind. I'm not in a nursing home. It's just take it day by day and find out what. You don't have to be taking care of anybody, doing this, doing that. So I got to find out, who am I? Mm-hmm. I don't know who I am because I'm not who I used to be. I've changed,
Mm-hmm.
And I try not to think all the crazy things I did,
Mm-hmm.
That's why I worry because I know I did a lot of crazy things. When I see somebody going maybe in that path, I go, oh my God, no. But no, with you, if you were going to Hawaii, that's a journey. That's good.
Yeah.
If you really wanted to do that, but
I did, and then I wanted to, because I wanted to go. Yeah, we didn't get to finish that conversation, so I wanted to go back to Hawaii for music, right?
Oh, I didn't know why.
Music is my number one thing in life. I have my core mission, but I also I do everything for music.
I know you've been in that music for years. So you kind of found yourself in that when things were even bad at home with different things. You go in your room, you were in with your music, which was
Mm-hmm.
good. So your mind started to develop, not just now, before that.
Mm-hmm.
your mind took time to develop when you were 3 years old. You knew all the. You remember what you used to teach me, the books when I read them to you?
Yeah.
Of the
dinosaurs?
Yes, and you knew how did somebody that young, 2 years old, know how to pronounce all that and everything. And you remember how we used to play and go, ah! It's like I was your second mom because your mom was working. I was there. So, of course, I think about you. And you know what happens all the time? I look up, we go, pick up my cell phone to look, it says 11:11. I go, I want to text Finn. I said, no, I can't bother him. Like I texted you that one night a few days ago. I was texting all that stuff. I was so stoned. I felt so bad the next day.
Don't worry about it.
I was doing that to everybody.
If you need to rant, you need to rant, right?
No, but I was texting you some good, not bad stuff. I was texting you stuff to listen to, which was kind of cool. I don't know if you listened to the guy, fuck this, if I remember. Yeah. Because my dad had just told me that you were just going to. I said, oh my God. He's dropping out. He says he's dropping out, and that's a lot of. And then I've been talking to people. There's lots of 20-year-olds are dropping out.
Yeah,
they're tired of the system and what's going on in the system, but it's happening to everybody, and it's not good. But that's what's been left to you to handle.
Yeah, I wanted to go to Kauai for music because I was just at a place where I was tired of my job. I felt like my job and my work was affecting my purpose.
Yes.
I felt like
taking your energy away from your creation.
Not just that, but I just felt like it was affecting my life.
Yes.
So I wanted to go. So my idea was I'll go to Hawaii to focus because that's where I'm born. That's where a lot of my self comes from.
Yeah, if you were there a year.
That's where I wanted to go to connect to my roots. And that's still going to be my final resting place. But I wanted to go there to connect to my roots to make music, and then I kind of started, and that was the plan for a few weeks until that changed and developed into I'm switching instead of doing the. I was on the solar.
She's coming to say hello to you.
Yeah, huh. I was on the solar sales for work.
Yeah.
For the Home Depot, right? I was on the. You
know what the guy told me that I was in one day, and did you see me text you a picture of me and him?
Yeah.
He was kidding around. He said, "Here, let me take a picture." I didn't tell him to do that. He says, "Oh, Finn," he says, "he's one of the best salesmen we've got." Oh, they loved you. They said, "We call him Finster." Hey, Finster. Oh, they liked you.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. They said you were one of the best they had.
So that was the retail team, right? It
was that older man, right? It was a Mexican guy or something. I don't know if he was Mexican or not. He took a picture of me and him, and he put it on. What did he put it on the business thing?
Mm-hmm.
He sent it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the retail team, and my plan was to just go to Kauai, get whatever job to pay the bills.
Weren't you a retail?
What?
You were on retail, right?
Yeah. So it was selling solar in the retail store. So that was like their hourly plus a little bit commission retail team.
Yeah.
And it was good. It was a good start. I really enjoyed it. I'm grateful for it. But I got to a point where it was starting to affect me.
You get tired of the
So I wanted to go to Hawaii to start fresh, connect to my roots for music, and then that sort of changed into me switching to the door-to-door team, going back to because that I feel free. I feel free at the doors.
You mean selling cell
phones? No, not that was bad money. Solar. It's the same company.
Oh, but you can go to the doors?
Same company, but I'm switching from the retail team to the doors. There's more money in the doors.
How do you know who owns the house and who doesn't? Can you find that out?
They have a whole system for it.
So they know who owns the houses, so you don't have to go up to people.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't even, like if I came in, and talked to people that don't just rent, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's better.
Yeah. And then, but yeah, so me going to Kauai to like kind of start fresh, connect to my roots for music kind of changed into me during those 2 weeks where my plan was to just sell everything, go to Hawaii, I was only doing music in my day. So my beats got a lot better. And I started rapping on my beats too, because that's how I'm gonna be able to like get my music to blow up is you know, I can't just make the beats. I also gotta make songs.
So what happens with the music then?
Essentially, right, I was gonna just drop everything, start fresh in Hawaii, connect to my roots for music. But then my friends in the city started liking my beats I was making, and I thought, that kind of changed into, okay, let me switch to the Doors so I can make more money. I feel more like I'll be free. I won't be in the retail store. I won't be under like the
cameras
in Home Depot. It's you're also under like Home Depot's rules.
Exactly.
And like you have to deal with the people.
Deal with the people.
In the retail stores, in the retail stores, you're still under the even though we're selling solar, we're still under their rules. So I can go to so then I just switched from that to I'll make more money selling the same thing, and I'll be free.
Yes,
I can just, I'm my own boss. I can make more money, and then I also now that my music's getting better,
yeah,
I can work with artists in the city. So
in this city,
yeah.
Oh,
so
good.
the plan's like, I look at the job as a way, and not even job now. Now it's just sales.
I'm so happy.
I look at sales as a way to support myself making music until music becomes the career, until my music blows up. Until my music can make me enough money.
So now on here, how do I have you? I lost your thing.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? I couldn't sleep last night. Okay, that's fine. Here, I'll take that off of there. No, not yet. No money. Okay, that's all right. And that's you.
Oh, you mean on YouTube, right?
So, yeah, that's, I want to know how I get you on that.
For everyone listening, YouTube FinOG. Oh, you're already subscribed. You got
so
that.
I just have to put your name in.
Yeah.
And then I get you. Oh, good.
Yeah. Or if you can either search me FinOG, or you can go to your subscriptions right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
and
what
I
want. I don't know how to do it.
So you open up YouTube.
Okay.
It's gonna look like this. Then just click that one. And then that's me.
So now I have you.
Just click on that one right there. That's all my music.
Oh, so
that'll be all my new beats every time they come out.
Oh, so now when I go to YouTube, you'll come up?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Mm-hmm. So you know how to do it?
Let me go off here.
Yeah.
Now I go to... Oh, no, this is going to come right... I go here.
Yep.
Here.
Yep. So when you first open it, you're going to be on the home. And then where do you go? This one.
Oh, I have to go prescriptions each time. Oh.
Yeah, subscriptions and then me.
Oh, I got it.
There you go.
No, you didn't come up. Oh, there you are. Mm-hmm. So now what I wanted to know is what you mean with this music, the beat. What does this mean?
What do you mean, what does it mean?
Where's the music going? I don't understand. Just people to listen to it?
So beats are the first part of a song, right? You make a beat and then you add lyrics to it. So there's rappers who are looking for beats on YouTube, and I make beats, so that's where I put them. But now I'm starting to rap on my beats because I also want to make music. I already make music, obviously, but...
You want to rap?
I've already started, like, practicing it. Well, it's not just...
Rapping?
Yeah, just like...
Singing, rapping?
Yeah.
All right, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, because that's...
Let me hear your rap.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's get after it.
All right, you know what? That they gave me, and it's to make my mind, my God, to make me be able to give them a signal that they'd never seen before.
Mm-hmm.
Where was I at? They took me out of my body. I came out of my body.
So I relate to that in a way. I feel like that's what Finn is. I feel like I've dedicated my life to seeing how far I can evolve.
Yeah, and you can evolve far, I believe. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you have nice eyes. Everybody looks at my eye. I never looked at my eyes before. People come up and want to take pictures of my eyes. Why, my eyes do stand out? I didn't know that. You see them, and
Yeah, you have pretty eyes.
and you have shiny blue ones, and I got green ones.
Yeah. The green, the McCombs are the green, and the Adamsons the blue.
Yeah,
So I got like a little. I don't know what I got going on.
yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, you look like your mom a lot.
I do. Yeah. I feel like my mom a lot. You know what I
like
mean?
her
Like
so much.
I feel like my mom a lot.
God, I miss her. I talked to her.
Yeah.
And I put this on. If I can't get it, it's such a little class that I have here.
Mhm.
I'll say, "Help me, Finn." I mean, I'm not. Help me, Kate, and then I can do it.
Yeah.
That sounds silly, doesn't it? But I do.
Yeah.
I talk to her. I talk to my cat, and she understands me too. At nighttime, I'll tell her, "Go in the bedroom." They think cats aren't that smart, and she knows, and she goes in the bedroom. Yeah. Samantha.
What was your performer name?
What was my performer name? I changed it because I quit and then I started dancing again. Then I wasn't working, and I started out as me. I started out using the nickname that I hated all my life that my mother called me.
Yeah.
Because she didn't.
Yeah.
She didn't like Mary Ann.
Mhm.
That's my real name.
Mm-hmm.
You know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I changed it to Cindy when I was 18, but she did. She called me Mimi. So it's when I got older, went into show business. I didn't mind the name Mimi, so I started out as Mimi St. John.
Mm-hmm.
Then I changed it to Cindy Ella.
I'm just gonna hit a quick stretch. We've been sitting down for a while.
Then I changed it to Eve Eden.
Wait,
then-
your name was Evie, like our dog?
Eve Eden, yeah. Eve Eden. I did that Eve Eden because of a number I was doing, but I was going two names in Cinderella and Paris Duval.
Mm-hmm.
I used that one too.
So you had a lot of names.
Well, I quit and I come back in the business and I'd be doing something different, and I quit, for a couple of months. Yeah, I did change my name,
Okay.
but
Me too. I feel it took me. I mean, as a kid, I made a lot of like gaming videos and like YouTube stuff. It took me. I went through a lot of names until I landed on Finn OG. I feel like Finn OG is
what is it?
Finn OG.
Oh, Finogee. They
Yeah.
call you Finogee?
Yeah.
I did. No, they call you Finogee.
Yeah.
Oh, and they called you Finster at work. That's funny. Where'd they
Yeah.
get Finster? Or Finogee. They don't call you Finn anymore?
Nah, I'm Finn OG.
I didn't know that. Oh, Finogee.
That's
I love it.
That's what the music calls me. That's what my music is.
All right, cool.
You can still call me Finn.
You're looking so handsome. Oh my God, you look changed.
I know, right? Life is crazy.
Oh, it is crazy because I'm looking at you when you were little.
Yeah.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. See you up there? And there you are. That's you. Laughing. And you're over here too. No, are you over here? You're in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Kate? That's Kate? I didn't know I had her up there anymore. No, that's not Kate. That's that's Alana. What did I think it was Kate? That doesn't look like Kate. Well, that's the picture we took here. Oh, there's your other grandma. See what happened to her? So young. Not
Yeah.
that young, but she's 80.
So, my dad told me Grandpa told him what they were trying to do to the pregnant woman skips a generation, which is why I'm the only one who's like me in my family. You know what I mean?
What's wrong with you?
I have a mutation.
What's your mutation?
Whatever they were trying to do.
In your mind.
Right, but so they were trying to create a type. They were trying to create
More super.
They were trying to create super soldiers, right? So they were trying
Or
to
super people.
They were right?
That's what I'm saying.
Sure, my dad has he's
So
kind
it's
of
good I took the acid and made you a super person.
yeah.
So, I did
But-
something good.
My dad came out normal, right? Well, compared, but like I'm saying, like as far as like as far as like physically, you know what I mean? Like physically he came out.
Physically, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't. His brain's definitely not, but physically, my dad came out normal.
Oh yeah, but there's things that
My dad told me that Grandpa told him what they were trying to create skips a generation, and I'm my dad's firstborn son, which is why physically I'm mutated, and Ike's fine. Ike's physically normal. My dad's normal. I'm my dad's firstborn. I'm mute. So that's and
You're talking about growth and not getting tall. Is that what you're talking about? Your bones,
not that, just like everything.
but you're growing now.
Yes, I am.
I noticed that. That's great.
Right.
It's just a late maturity.
I feel like it's not just a physical thing. But
I
like
don't know if that's
I feel
physical.
like I feel like it's not just a physical thing. I feel like I'm way different.
I don't think height is a physical thing because height, people go from 4'10" to 6-7 feet. You know, it's just it all depends. One's tall, one's short, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But I think like
But mentally,
basically what I was trying to say is whatever they were trying to do, Grandpa said skips a generation, and that's why I'm different.
why are you different?
That's
don't
that's
know
what
if
I'm.
you're different.
No, I am. I'm very different.
Are you?
Yeah.
I guess I was too, huh? Because I went against society and did my thing, but I didn't realize it. You realized you were different. I guess I did. I never felt. Actually, when I was little, I didn't feel like I even belonged in that family. I felt different. Oh, I did. Oh my God. I always felt different. That's why I wanted to get out of New Jersey, come to California. I said, I don't belong here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, am I getting recorded?
Oh my God. This is just for you know what I mean.
Oh my God.
What I'm going. This is for what Finn's going through.
Okay.
But that's why
I
I
wish my voice sounded better.
Your voice sounds great. Come here, give me a hug. I don't get to see you enough. I know it's just life right
But
now.
you're busy too. That's what I got to realize, that people have their own lives they're doing. And for me, I've got to find, just relax and be happy. That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
But even though I have, like you can call, like I have a human body. I don't feel human. You know what I mean?
You're a human.
I don't think so.
Yes, you are.
I'm superhuman.
You're superhuman.
There's stuff going on in here that's
Well, maybe-
not, you know what I
What's
mean?
wrong with me when people 90 years old are like this here and then ask me what my secret is? Am I superhuman? Did that do something to me too? Because you look at these people.
That's what I think. Like, I really think
I'm getting
they
Regals,
were
but not like these people.
they were trying to create they were trying to create superhumans, super soldiers, whatever word you want to use. They were trying to create superhumans, and I came to talk to you today because that's been developing.
You gotta be a super soldier.
Yep, a super soldier of God.
And then I don't know about Ike coming out to a normal leader.
What do you mean?
Because he wants to get on the spaceships. He says he'll go to Mars. He doesn't want to go to Venus. It's too Mars. He says is too cold. Yeah, he says it's cold. But like my niece is married to somebody that worked in NASA. Yeah, but he says he wants to be a physicist, but maybe a teacher. But then again, he's all into that space thing. I guess he's normal, huh?
Mm-hmm.
No, he's not. He's super smart like you.
Yeah.
Super smart people. I mean, your IQs are heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look at that. Hello. Hello, sweet baby. So you're gonna? Did you get notice where you live?
Yeah.
So
Oh wait, no, but now I'm staying.
it's okay.
Yeah, I'm
And
good.
Did you call your job and they rehire you?
Remember, I told you I switched from the retail team to the door sales.
Oh, that's okay. You
Yeah,
can do
because
that.
I'm gonna make more money and
But you'll be working for the same people.
It's good money. It's better.
You were making good money before, right?
Yeah, and they pay more. They pay more for because you can call it harder, but I have what it takes.
I am so glad, because the only thing when I heard about this, the first thing I said was when I heard you didn't give him notice, and that's the only thing your dad didn't like. I wish he'd given 2 weeks notice, because we didn't know if you'd have a hard time on your next job getting hired. But no, you didn't, so that's good.
Yeah, because I'm not meant to like work a job. I just want to make sales until my music becomes my career.
Yeah. Look. Well, she says, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Can you get stoned? No, you're driving, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, no?
No, I'm good. Dude, I feel like that's another thing I wanted to talk to you about. Now that like I'm developing, right? Oh man, it's like my brain's like naturally high from whatever they did to you.
They didn't do anything but give me some more strong.
Right, but I
was doing the acid before
what they were giving you, they were trying to drill into the baby.
Yeah.
So what
Oh, I see.
what they did to
They
you
gave me acid
while you were pregnant. So what they did to you, they were trying to drill it. They weren't trying to do it to you. They were trying to create something.
But I had taken acid before that.
Right.
But not that strong.
But
And
they
who
were
knows what else I had?
they
Who knows
they
what
were
was in
trying.
that pill?
You know what I mean, though, right? They were what they did to you was because they were trying to do something to Dad, and Grandpa said what they were trying to do skips a generation, which is why I feel like this. You know what I mean?
But what they did was give me acid. Maybe they gave me something else and that was with it. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Because why did they?
We don't know if we can. That's why I've already gone on the internet.
No, but
I've already done the research.
I read about everything here. I shouldn't.
No, I just want to ask you like your life. Like, can you remember can you remember all of it? Because I've already done the research. I just kind of want to
remember all.
Other than what you've already told me, anything else that they did to you?
No, nothing. They just recorded my brain waves. Mm-hmm. That's all they did. I took the acid and then they hooked me. They had my, hooked up my things on my head, and it came on a screen. Mm-hmm. And they were just recording what brain waves I got, and then and then I got that real strong brain wave that they'd never seen before. Because your dad said, which I knew, because I remember saying, I remember looking down I was like, I came out of my body. It was like in space, and I'm just looking down at these people looking at the screen. And I remember looking down. I remember coming out of the body and being like up on space, in the air, looking down at your grandpa and the two men. There was about 3 people there, right? 4 people, and looking at them, looking at the screen, and that's when. Well, I felt like I was out here. I'm going to send them a wave they've never, a mind thing they've never seen. And I did. And I remember, that's all I remember. And then we left. That was it. Yeah. And I didn't realize when I said I'd do it, I didn't know they were going to give me that heavy of a hit of acid, Mm-hmm. What is it, does it say? 1,000 mics of LSD is a lot of miles. Oh, you know what the government? I got turned on to. You're recording me. I got turned on to acid, not knowing my first trip. Did I tell you about that? And yeah, and then this guy, he took me up to his room. This is in Hollywood. I'll never forget this. This is when I was in my 20s, right? And he started giving me a massage on my back, and it felt like it was like 100. It was such a heavy massage. It felt horrible, and I said, oh, and I felt really weird. And I said, oh, you got to stop. Don't do that. And then he told me he'd given me the acid, and I got out of his room. And I left the room, So I escaped, got out of his room, and went to try to go down the stairs, and I was scared at the hotel. And the elevator, I was scared of that, but I finally did get down the stairs and went to my friends. And I remember he took me outside, and I just sat there and said, "Oh, there's nothing," like you're talking about. I just looked at the whole thing, and I was crying. And I said, "There's nothing." It was like nothing meant anything, That's what I saw then. But that was my first trip on acid. Then I had a couple like kind of nervous trips, and then I had the Satori trips, where I met and saw The Secret of Life, and I wish I could remember it. That's what maybe you'll see someday. You think?
I think I've already seen it.
I saw The Secret of Life. I remember saying this was a good trip. I remember thinking, "Oh, I got to go down and tell them." I was out of my body again. I said, "Oh, I got to go down and tell them about this." And then I heard a voice say, "They're not ready for it yet." And I forgot what The Secret of Life was, and it was very simple. I remember saying, "Oh, that's so simple of why we were here. Isn't that something?"
Yeah. We're just supposed to live. We're not supposed to think about it. We're just supposed to do it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then the thoughts just came to me like that. But is 1,000 mics heavy?
Yeah. Well, because they were trying to drill it into the baby in your stomach, my dad.
I see what you're saying.
They were taking pregnant women and trying to do something to the baby. And then that skipped a generation.
Uh-huh. That's why. And your dad didn't... I wonder if your grandpa knew about this the whole time and didn't tell me.
That's what my dad always told me. 'Cause my dad, when I was young, my dad talked to me about this. He said, because he saw as a kid, you know how Finn was, like, and during my childhood, I just always have, like, gone through a lot. You know what I mean?
What, when you were little?
Yeah, I was just like, I was crazy.
Not crazy.
Naturally crazy, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Yeah.
I had a lot. I had a lot of energy.
Yes.
And my dad told me what Grandpa told him about the MK Ultra and all that, and was like, what they were trying to do skipped a generation. And so it's like they did it to my dad, and it skipped what they were trying to do. Or well, they knew it. It's like what they did to you and my dad was to skip a generation to his first son.
I want to see what they did here. It was first developed in 1938. I didn't know that. Did you know that?
No.
The counterculture. You look up the counterculture and see my picture. They're talking about the counterculture. That's when I start using it too, in the 60s.